When you are in a relationship and it breaks up, then you really need to take the time to heal that relationship. Because if you do not take the time to heal that relationship, you're going to bleed all over the next person. If they haven't healed, they're going to bleed all over you. And when that relationship ultimately ends up breaking up, you're going to be taking more baggage out of the relationship than you brought into the relationship. More trauma, more unhealedness than when you went in. And so it's important that you heal from one relationship to the next. Take the time in between to heal. And so many people jump from one relationship to the next relationship to the next relationship and then wonder why it's not working. Wonder why they keep attracting the same people with the same issues, and none of them work. You have to take time to heal between relationships. It's important to do this. It's important to heal. If you get into a relationship and the person that, for example, the person that you were into the relationship with is not healed, and trust is an issue, they don't trust you, they start checking your phone, they start, checking the tracks in the driveway, checking up on you, they start becoming jealous every time you talk to someone, it becomes an issue, or the other way around. And it's usually because whoever they were with cheated on them the first time. So they never healed. And there's a lot of times that people have never healed even from trauma, from childhood or life. And then they're bringing it into the relationship. And you gotta take the time to heal. It is your responsibility to take the time to heal. And you can't expect the next relationship to work if you do not take the time to heal. Because you'll be bringing in the same thing from the last relationship, but only worse. I know that's a hard thing for a lot of people to understand. That's a hard thing for people to realize that they have to heal. And then you ask, well, how do you heal? I'm going to tell you how to heal. You heal by working on you. You heal by going to God, asking for forgiveness, and for choosing to forgive. You heal by reading your Bible and having a relationship with Jesus. You heal by taking the time so that you do not carry those things into the next relationship. If you're still having issues with trust, you're not healed. If you're still having issues with jealousy, you're not healed. And you know if you still have these issues. You absolutely know if you still have these issues. And that's also why it's so important to become friends before you get into a relationship, before you start dating, and before you ever start any kind of intimacy, sexual relationship. It's best to wait till you're married. That's my opinion. I just truly think it's important to do things in the steps and the orders that you need to do them so that the relationship will work. I have taken the time to heal. I have taken the last 2 or 3 years to heal. I did talk to a couple of people throughout this process. The first person that I talked to turned out to be, I talked to him online and he turned out to be married. So I stopped talking to him when I found this out. The second person that I talked to turned out he had as much trauma as I did. And neither one of us were healed. And not only that, I was a lukewarm Christian at the time we started talking. And then when the further it went, the more on fire I got for Jesus. And he just wasn't there. And that also made a difference. So, and honestly, when they're on the internet, they can be anybody they want to be. That's why it's so important to have a phone call, talk to them on the phone, meet with them in person. You know, you have to have more than just an online conversation. You have to get to know the people. That's why it's so important to be friends first. That's why it's so important to talk, to actually have conversations, to actually get to know each other before you ever take it to the next level, right? But the most important thing is making sure that you've healed from your traumas. Because if you don't, you're just going to bleed all over each other, and you're going to cause more trauma for the next person and yourself. And it's ultimately going to end. It ultimately will not work. And if it does work, it's going to probably, most likely, be volatile. Not a healthy relationship. And you definitely want a healthy relationship. Everybody wants a healthy relationship. Now, how do you know if you've healed? Good question. You will show the fruits of the Spirit. That's how you know you've healed. Galatians 5:22 through 23 tells you about what the fruits of the Spirit are. And it's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And you want the person that you're dating to show these things too. If they're showing anger, jealousy, envy, not trust issues, not patient with you at all, leave you feeling like you had no peace when you're talking to them, if you're not feeling joy while you're with them, if you're not feeling like you're feeling love, if you're not, and don't get love and sex confused. That's why I say do things in order. Wait till marriage for sex. Because most time we confuse sex for love. So they should be kind. They should be good. They should treat you good. And you should feel like you've been treated good and not treated badly. If you're not feeling any of these things, they have not got the fruit of the Spirit, and they are not healed. They should be able to have self-control. Not smoking or drinking in excessiveness, not pushing sexual intimacy, self-control. And if you are doing any of these things and not showing the fruit of the Spirit, then you are not healed. If they are not doing any of these things, and if they're not showing the fruit of the Spirit, then they are not healed. And if either one of you are not healed, chances are the relationship is not going to be healthy, and it's going to end badly. And then you're going to end up with more trauma to heal. I'm not an expert, but I've been reading the Bible very, very much so. I'm learning a lot. I don't have a lot of dating experience, but I do know what it takes to be a healed person. I know what to look for a healed person. And anybody who doesn't fit into the fruit of the Spirit, I'm not going to get involved with, because those are the things you should be looking for when you're looking for a relationship. The Bible tells you that. Those are things that is a healed person. Those are things that you know are healthy. And if they do not have those things, if they're not showing those things, they've not healed from that trauma. They've not healed from the last relationship. Are you looking for the fruits of the Spirit? Are you showing the fruits of the Spirit? These are things to ask yourself. These are things to look for in the next relationship. If this has helped you, please let me know. Please let me know, and please let me know if these are things that you're working on or not working on, and why. Or if they've helped you. Or if you are struggling with the dating process. Share it with me, please, so I can help others. We can help each other. God bless you.